Yes.
It is a game. Women started this game. It is a game. That's why they call it "You Have Game." It's just that women don't like it when they know that you're playing the game with them. They just don't like it when a man can outmaneuver them in this game because so few guys can do it.
It's not about outmaneuver. No one's supposed to be winning. We're supposed to be on the same team. We're supposed to be working
Everything
together
about women
as
is
a dynamic.
deception. You guys wear makeup, heels, waist trainers. Everything about you guys is a lie.
That's not a lie.
Absolutely.
I can take my heels off. I'm still the same person. I'm just a little bit shorter.
Let's say I told you.
Take them off then.
I was a lawyer. I had a firm.
Okay, well, that's lying, isn't it?
And we fucked, right? And then you find out that I work at McDonald's. I'm probably going to get me too, aren't I?
Because you're a liar.
Oh, okay. But what about women wearing makeup?
Is
wearing
that
waist
a lie?
trainers.
It is a lie.
Filters on Instagram.
It is a lie.
Filters on Instagram.
I feel no way about being barefaced.
Makeup, women are fake. Everything about them is deceptive, guys. I told y'all. Everything.
100%. He's right. He's 100% right. And this is why I say, yeah, look at what they do and not what they say, bro. Because they're just lying every day. Heels, you're not that tall. Fake eyelashes. Your eyelashes ain't that long. Do you know what I'm saying? Makeup that ain't your face. It's crazy in the dunya. Things even got push-up bras and padded bras and that. Your breasts ain't that big. You got fake hair as well. You got wigs on. The whole thing's a facade, bro. The whole thing's a facade. And then they wonder why we lie to them to get pum-pum. You're lying to us, yeah, for us not to know that you look like a man, fam. This is just what it is, bro. Swear down. A lot of these things be really looking like dudes, you know. They really be looking like dudes. When you take all the makeup off, you take the wigs off and all of that, a lot of these things are absolutely caboodled, mate. Because even this thing now, yeah, even though she's done her hair, yeah, and everything, she's done her makeup, I can't even imagine what's underneath the makeup and what she looks like at home. I can't imagine. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's not great. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's not great. I'll be honest. And when things chat like this and they got so much mouth, you're meant to be in A1 shape. You're meant to be looking great. How can you be running around calling man ugly and all these other things, yeah? And you're built like a smart car. Like, that's crazy to me. Do you know what I mean? That's crazy to me. At least have your body on point. At least just be on point, bruv. You can't have no flat back, bro. Man said the flat back four like 99 Man United, bro. Treble winners and that.
The thing about women, a lot of the times, is based in deception.
You've been hurt, heartbroken, and damaged by women. And I really feel like either a therapist or a good cry would change a lot of your views.
What did
Bro, and now she's shaming man as well, bro. I can't lie. If I'm on a date with a ting, yeah, and she's shaming me like this, that's man just have to start talking about it. I say, bro, but why you shaped like that though? You know, like that. Why you shaped like that though? Do you know what I mean? Why you built like a G-Wagon though? You know, like that. Because that's what man have to say to these things, bro. Because you're taking a piss now.
Did I say that was incorrect?
That women just lie about everything, that women care about social status.
The
so
makeup
women
industry
are all gold
is a
diggers.
multi-billion-dollar
yes, it
industry.
is, and it's
for
also
a
very
reason.
damaging for women.
Facts.
Hence, I
change an argument.
Why?
Because makeup in itself inherently is to deceive.
Or to enhance.
No, it's to make up for your lack of aesthetics.
Yo, man said it's to make up. From yo, Myron, yeah. This is nasty work from Myron, you know. This is nasty work from him. It's to make up for your mistakes. Man, just like, yo, why you built like a wheelie bin? Why you built like a wheelie bin, though? I swear down. I'm like, bro, I'll just be cooking. I'll just absolutely be cooking, bro.
That's why it's called makeup.
If I take my makeup off,
for lack of aesthetics,
I look the exact same.
But if you look the same without makeup, then why do you wear it? Do you know what I mean? That's like saying, without my high heels on, I'm the same height. So why do you wear the fucking heels then?
Oh, yeah, I do. I look the same. Like,
yeah, and I got a 12-inch dick.
Do you? That's fantastic. That's why I got so many hoes.
He's killing her.
So go back to earlier.
Sure.
Did you grow up ugly?
Every man does.
It makes a lot more sense. Do you know what? As soon as you told me he was an ugly kid, everything made sense.
What are you talking about? Everything made sense. Now she's trying to shame him again, bro. Like she's not clapped now. You know, like that. Were you an ugly kid, bro? Like most men growing up here, let me rephrase that. Most men look better as they get older. We don't age like women. The only times, yeah, the men look worse when they get older is when a lot of men get fat and out of shape or they start to lose their hair. And even then, you just got poor genetics. You got poor genetics. Certain men lose their hair really, really early because they got bad genes or they get fat. Do you know what I mean? And certain men, to be honest, when they get older and they lose their hair, yeah, they can actually get away with it. They can get away with it. They can go bald and they can reinvent themselves. Some guys actually look better bald and they're fine. But you don't want to end up with the horseshoe in it or the little bald patch at the top of your head or something like that. But the point is, yeah, more men, often than not, yeah, age gracefully and look better as they get older because we grow facial hair later and most men look better with facial hair than without it. So by default, most men look better as they get older. We also get more muscle as we age. And men look better with muscle than without muscle. So if we get muscle here and we get facial hair, then by default, most men are going to look better at an older age than a younger age. So that argument makes no sense. Whereas most women, yeah, their peak physicality, they probably have their best bodies between 18 and 23 years old. Factually. A lot of men don't get into the best shape of their lives and probably till about mid-20s, 30 years old. So her question is completely invalid. Completely invalid, bro. Like, her best years were probably 10 years ago, bro. If she's 29 now, she might look decent when she was 19. But the chances are, yeah, she looks like she ain't got no shape and then she got fat. You know them ones. So when she was 19, yeah, she was probably built like a paper plate. That is my assumption. Because she ain't really got breasts. She ain't really got batty. Do you know what I mean? You know, and that's what it is. And she's wide and flat anyway. Do you know what I mean? So it just is what it is. So when she was 19, she was probably built like a pepperami. You know, like that's just what it is. So I don't know. I can't imagine her ever being a bum thing, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't imagine her ever being bum, bro. If anything, her peak was probably when she got pregnant and she put on a little bit of weight and she looked decent. Probably about 5-6 years ago. That's just the reality of it. Most women peak a lot earlier, bro. Most women post 25, yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's down like Jay Sean, blood. That's the way it is, bruv. Straight down.
Sense. It just clicked. It was like, bing. Makes sense. The picture's starting to piece together now.
Here's the thing. A man's looks aren't as important as you think. Because like I said before, men are able to make up in other ways. But men effectively are all ugly when they're young because they're not able to provide security, which is the most important thing that women look for.
Facts.
Men really don't blossom until they're older anyway, because the things that make us attractive take time to acquire.
Okay,
At
but you can
18
still be
years
an attractive man.
No. Again, she's conflating, yeah, what women find attractive and what men find attractive. Men find physical attraction in a woman as the primary thing. Women don't find it as a primary thing, bro. Because if I pull up in a Lamborghini, yeah, and I'm unattractive, I'm automatically more attractive because I drive a Lamborghini. If I'm a good-looking man and then I get into a shit whip, yeah, I automatically become less attractive to her because I just got into a shit car. So again, the point is, what women find attractive and men find attractive primarily are not the same things.
People can look at you and go, actually, you're really attractive.
But that doesn't mean you're going to get women to take you seriously. You could be a handsome guy and get some pussy here and there, but are you going to be able to keep them? Are you going to be able to get them to respect you? No. When women become 30, it's kind of downhill from there. For us, when we become 30, it's all uphill.
Facts, man, them. 100% facts. Man could corroborate that. And this is why I say to you guys, yeah, when you're young, genuinely, unless you meet an absolute unicorn, man, them, before the age of 25, I would say even 30, bro, before the age of 30, yeah, have in the back of your mind, yeah, that any relationship you have here or any interaction you have with a woman is you probably shouldn't take it too seriously before the age of 30, unless she's an absolute unicorn. Because most of the time, yeah, once you turn 30 and your life starts to upturn, you'll realize that, bro, you're gonna have access to some things, yeah, that you never had access before, and then you might be looking at yourself sideways, like, yo, I wish I waited, you know, like that. I wish I waited, fam.
Okay.
If we do the work.
So women depreciate with age.
Absolutely.
You don't think women can age like fine wine? Because I think a lot of women get better with age.
Fuck no.
Yeah, my sister, she was a very
no.
late bloomer, but she's absolutely stunning now.
Bruv, it's your sister. My sister. You know, I told you about these gal and their anecdotal evidence, bro. The anecdotal evidence, because my sister's a late bloomer, bro. She's your sister, bro. Your sister's probably clapped, I'll be honest. But because she's your sister, you're going to say that your sister's pretty. Let the man them judge if your sister's pretty or not. It's crazy. My sister's a late bloomer and that, bro. Listen, fam, I can't lie, bruv. If she got the same mum and dad as you, yeah, she can't be that buff. She can't be that buff. Be real, because she's 29, bruv, and I thought she was 37.
Yeah, that's your sister. Of course, you're gonna be biased.
Yeah, I'm not biased. Actually, loads of people.
Well, she's
have that
probably
same...
mid, to be honest. Her sister.
She's probably mid. Hey, Myron, you're a villain.
There's absolutely mid. Anytime a girl like sensationalizes their friend or their sibling, they're mid.
Why?
It's facts, because when girls have really buff friends, yeah, they don't talk them up. They actually try to play them down because they slyly hate on them because they know that they're competition. Girl don't like having girlfriends that are better than them, better looking than them. They actually don't like it because they're always competing subconsciously.
Why? We're trying to say I'm mid.
How old are you?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, okay, exactly. See, you couldn't even.
But
You didn't even want to say how old you are.
Because my age was going to change your answer.
There you go.
Because you couldn't just say, oh no, yes or no. You were going to judge it by how old I am.
Look at
She looks old, man.
her avoiding it. I got her on the ropes now.
I don't even know what his issues are. That's the problem. They're that deep rooted. I can't even figure them out.
No one cares about older women in their 40s. Men universally want younger women. Women know this. So once they get of a certain age, they don't want to say their age anymore.
Facts.
He doesn't understand women. He understands his perspective of women and his experience with women, which has damaged him. And now he has no respect for women.
This woman's the same one talking about, oh, my sister's buff and that, and my sister and my friends and me. Shut up, man. There's a reason why they say never ask a lady her age. Because the truth is, yeah, when they get over a certain age, yeah, they understand that life ain't going to be too forgiving. That's just what it is. That's why they don't know. That's why they say don't ask a woman her age. What, man, them? Why do you think that it's rude to ask a lady her age? Because she knows that her age is important. She knows it's important because her value is tied to her age. That's the reality of it. There's certain traditions or things that are in place for a reason. They understand their value is tied to their age because they know after a certain age, their possibilities of reproduction, they reduce massively. They actually know this. And this is exactly why they don't like talking about their age, because they don't want people to devalue them when they put 2 and 2 together.
I think women gain value as they age too. I think this whole going for younger women is because men like to manipulate women, and they can't manipulate women when they've got past a certain age because they've got way too much experience behind them now. Younger girls who haven't lived, not necessarily, that's not necessarily true at all. In your experience, yes, I know you've been traumatized. I'm saying with a lot of women.
So you're saying men value experience?
No, I'm saying men value manipulation for younger women.
Another more shaming, guys. More shaming. More shaming. All right, we're gonna shit on this one, okay? These gal always try and gaslight man, yeah, into liking old things because they know that they cannot compete with the young things, bro. Look at this thing. She's 29, she's got 2 kids, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, she's had better days, innit? She's had much better days. Like, physically, she's not in her prime, nowhere near it. Not very physically fit looking. Do you know what I'm saying? And she looks aging. I thought she was 37. She's saying she's 29. I thought that she was like pushing 40, I'll be honest, because that's how old she looks. The reason why women at this age group, yeah, try and shame men from wanting younger women is because they know that they cannot compete. They know that these women, yeah, these young women that are in their prime are miles clear of them. They know that. So they try and shame men, and then they say it's about manipulation. It's not about manipulation. You know why? Because if men are supposed to be the leaders and you want a man to lead, then you're following anyway. So if you're following, it's not manipulation. It's not manipulation if you're following. That's crazy. Imagine if you guys are playing on a football team, yeah? And your manager gives you instructions. Would you say that he's manipulating you? Or would you say that you're just following what the manager says? Like, doing what your man tells you is not manipulation, bro. You want a leader, so you're being led. It's got nothing to do with the age of manipulation. The reason why men like younger women is because they're better looking than you. Period. Do you know what I'm saying? And not only are they better looking than you, but they've got less trauma and they come with less baggage and they have better attitudes than you. Period. And it's prime for prime. It's prime for prime. Men's primes tend to start 30-year-old and upwards, yeah? Sometimes even later than that, depending on, as a man, if you're a late bloomer. As a woman, you can't be a late bloomer biologically because your biological clock here, regardless of what age you get pretty, as soon as the first day you start bleeding, yeah, your body's ready to start carrying children. So it doesn't matter what you look like in the face. Your prime is dictated by your physical appearance and also by your childbirthing abilities. Our prime isn't dictated by that because we can have children up until 80 years old. So if I'm in my prime, physical prime and financial prime, and I want a woman that's in her physical prime, I'm going to have to look for a woman that's a lot younger than me. I can't look for a woman that's in her early 30s or a woman that's in her mid 30s or in her 40s. If I want a woman that's in her biological prime, if I want to have a family, because I'd be looking in the wrong place. So what is she talking about? It's got nothing to do with manipulation. They try and do this predator thing and they try and shame man and try and make it look like it's something else because they're jealous, bro. That is it, bro. Look at her, bro. How's she going to compete with a 23-year-old gal, yeah, that just came out of uni, that was on a sports team, that's got a tight body, that's fit, that looks fire in a bikini? Do you know what I'm saying? And this gal can give me 3 or 4 kids if I want them. And you're 29, you got 2 kids of your own. Do you know what I mean? And your body's seen better days, fam. You can't give me 4 youths. You're going to give me a headache. Do you know what I'm saying? You're going to give me a headache. Do you know what I'm saying? And you probably got knees like flipping Jude Bellingham. You can't even give man the mad ride either. You know them ones. You got dodgy knees and that. She got the knee brace like Steve Austin, blood. 29 with 2 kids. It's crazy. Can't even give man the mad thing. No thanks.
You go for young women because they're easier to handle, they're easier to maintain. They haven't had the relationship experiences. They've not had life experience to shape them, to shift them, to build them. You want to build them.
That shit, man. We want girls that aren't used and abused.
Men manipulate young women.
Let me ask you.
She's a dickhead. She's a dickhead. Bruv, listen. Women value competence and experience from men. You know why? Because men are supposed to be the leaders. I'll give you a football analogy, yeah? Men are supposed to be leaders. That is why a lot of football managers prefer players with no ego and younger players that will follow their instructions. And this is why a lot of managers, top managers or very tactical managers prefer academy players, or they prefer versatile players that are happy to play anywhere for the team and they'll do what they're told. They don't like players with big egos that don't want to be tactically flexible. The reason why Pep and Aguero didn't get on was because Aguero didn't want to press. So he'll rather play Gabriel Jesus because Jesus will run and do the things that Kun Aguero wouldn't do. That's exactly what it is. It's the same with Arteta. That's the reason why he got rid of Aubameyang and Ozil. And he'll rather have someone like Kai Havertz that's tactically flexible. That's exactly what it is, bro. That's what men are, because men are the leaders. Women value competence, so women value men with experience. So women want a Pep Guardiola. They don't want a manager with no experience, because when managers don't have experience and they come in, yeah, and start telling people what to do, bro, guess what happens? They lose the dressing room. They lose the dressing room, because women want to see how many Champions Leagues you've won. Women want to see how many trophies you've won. Women want to see how many leagues you've won, how many cups you've won, how many World Cups that you've managed and lifted, how many manager of the months you've got. That's what women want to see. Because when you come in and do the authoritarian thing and you start barking orders, yeah, but you ain't got no experience, women are looking at you like, why should I listen to you? Women are looking at you the way that Varane and Casemiro are looking at Ten Hag, blood. Why should I listen to you? I've played for Ancelotti. I've played for Mourinho. And this is why you don't want gal that have played for better managers than you. Because when you've got gal that paid for better managers than you, they cheat on you like Marcel's gal, read by. You're more likely to lose the dressing room if she's played for a better manager. And this is why you want her fresh out the academy. You don't want no experienced gal, bro. Because you want someone that's going to take orders and buy into your tactics, bro. If it's a 3-1-6 or 4-4-2, you know what I mean? If it's a mid-block, if it's a gegenpress, if it's zonal, it doesn't matter what it is. You want a gal that's going to do all of these things. All of these things. You don't want a Kun Aguero saying, rah, I don't want to press. You don't want that. No man wants a Kun Aguero that don't want to press, bro. Man will get the tactically flexible Gabriel Jesus that's going to run the channels, going to shut down, cut the angles off. That's what the man them want. You see hoes like this? They've had their heart broken and all of that. Do you know what I mean? Crying like Materazzi when Jose left Inter Milan. You see them man there? That's her. She's had her heart broken. She's played for the big managers and they've left her, bro. They've left her. And now she's not moldable no more. Crazy.
Question.
Go on.
You're going to do a cross-country trip across Europe, right? And you need to get a car. Can't get any type of mechanical help or anything else like that. You have to drive straight through, all right? You got two options. You got a 2002 Honda, right, with 100,000 plus miles on it, okay? Or you got a brand new Honda, 2024, with 0 miles on it. Which one are you going to use to make that long-ass journey? Which one would you prefer?
New thing.
I'm going to go with the older one.
She's lying.
You're not going to get no mechanical help.
But guess what?
You're going to be stuck on the road.
We're not mechanical problems.
Hold on.
You see how she was a contrarian on purpose? Who chooses the older car? Literally, the new car is under warranty, bro. Why would you choose the older car? That doesn't make no sense.
So you're going to take the newer one because you don't want to get stuck on the side of the road, which is cool. That perfectly signifies marriage and relationships. I don't want to use a used up car that's been through the ringer and take it through the long journey of marriage. I want a car that's going to go off of my lead, a car that hasn't been used, a car that doesn't have issues, a car that doesn't have bad Carfax on it. That's how men operate. We want girls that are inexperienced. Men,
they say they're high value. I've got this, I've got that. If you're so high value, get a woman your own age who's got the same experiences, no, you can't. Because you can't manipulate them. You can't morph them into these things. You go for younger girls that you can raise. It's like grooming and you're not even realize it. It's like grooming.
Hey, bro, I can't lie, yeah. I'm getting angry. I'm getting angry watching her gaslight, yeah, and talk shit, bro. I'm actually getting angry because what she's doing is she's losing badly. And when she's losing, this shaming stuff about grooming and all these things. What are you talking about, bro? You're fat, man. You know the ones that, bro, man, have to keep it a buck. You're fat, bro. You're 29 years old. Why would anyone want someone that looks like you when they can go and get a girl that's 5 years younger than you, 6 years younger than you, that looks good, doesn't have your attitude, is not jaded, bruv? You got 2 kids, the dad left you. You're bitter. You're bitter. Do you know what I'm saying? There's a reason why you don't stand up, because you probably got no batty as well. Do you know what I mean? You're shaped like an ice cream van, bruv. Like, I'm actually mad now, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Why would a man want you, bro? And then you're talking about grooming and all of that. Nah, at this point, she's just trying to get these delusional feminists, yeah, to side with her. Why would a man want someone that's got the trauma that she's got? 2 men that have left you with 2 youths. They're probably not even in your life. And you're probably struggling to provide for 2 fucking children, bro. Why would a man want to deal with all of the trauma that you've picked up along the way, because you couldn't make good decisions in who you open your legs for? Why would a man want to deal with all of those things? It's absurd. And then you're trying to shame men for not wanting to deal with the mistakes that you made. Nah, bro, it's actually horrible. The gaslighting, yeah, and the disrespect and the shaming tactics and all of this grooming and predator and all these things, bro, it's a disease. This is what these women do, bro. Don't let these dead things shame you, yeah, out of what you really deserve in life, man, them. And that's a woman that's not a hoe, that ain't made no bad decisions. And like I said, men and women are different. Trauma builds men. A lot of men have been through a lot of shit. Some of the greatest men on this planet, yeah, have been homeless. They've been poor. They've struggled, like, and it makes them a better man. Let me tell you something. When women struggle, yeah, it doesn't make them better. The more trauma that women go through, the worse it makes them, bro. The worse it makes them, bro. They do not react to trauma the way we react to trauma, bro. It's crazy, bro. I can't believe this.
Women want men that are tall, charming, experienced, make money, etc. They want older men, right? Men, however, we want the opposite. We want younger women because we want someone that will not give us a headache.
Bro, she's out here.
You want someone that's going to lead you, so that means they need experience. Why is this the beginning of time?
So I think with women...
But let me ask you this.
Go on.
This is the beginning of time. Why have men always wanted virgin women?
Most men wouldn't. I don't know, because of shit in bed and she won't ever know.
Men value inexperience.
Because she's shit in bed and what? Bro, she's just out here. Her attitude is horrible. Her attitude is horrible. I can't believe it, you know. Her attitude's so bad. She's literally losing this argument. So now she's just reverted to shaming tactics, bro. Don't have all this chat, yeah, when you got your back fat all up in the camera. You know, like that. You see, when you're chatting like this, yeah, make sure that you're a baddie. You know, like that. You can't be out here, yeah, shaped like a flipping Fiat 500, yeah, talking like this. You can't be talking like this. I'm sorry. Like, bro, this is actually upsetting me now, bro. I'm getting mad. You know, like that. And the reason why I'm getting mad is because, man, them, a lot of you guys are going to have to deal with women like this. Like, she's actually toxic, bro. This isn't an emotionally abusive woman, bro. This is what this is. Because she's losing a logical argument, and now she's just firing shots, and she's saying mad offensive things. Calling man a predator and talking about grooming women and all these other things. Like, bro, them kind of accusations, yeah, that can't run, you know. That can't run. That's mad disrespectful. It's mad disrespectful. Man, them don't like to be called these things, bro. And this is what these gal do when they can't get their own way. And then you know what the problem is, yeah? These things emotionally abuse men, yeah? And then, bro, you meet these girls, yeah? And then they'll say, oh, my ex used to beat me up. He's a narcissist and all these things, bro. These gal will absolutely mentally abuse men to the point where they end up losing it, yeah? And then these gal will try and make you believe that their ex was a monster, you know, an absolute monster. But these gal have the capabilities to make man angry like this. Bro, it's hurting my head just listening to her. If I was a different type of man, yeah, bro, my head would be like on Pluto right now. Because this is crazy, you know. This is crazy. What she's actually doing, yeah, is extremely toxic, bro. It's horrible.
Men want inexperience, guys. Don't sit there and let these girls sell you fucking used cars saying, no, you want a used car.
But what I'm trying to say is a woman that's older and that has had experience, she knows who she is. I'm not saying experience sexually. I'm saying
she knows who she is. You want your woman, yeah, to be who you want her to be. So you don't care if she knows who she is. And this is exactly the point. That is why Pep didn't want Kun Aguero, because he knew who he was. He didn't want to press because he wants to play his game. He doesn't care about the system. This is the point. Men don't want that. If you're the leader, you're the coach, you want someone that is going to play to the system that you want. So you don't want these experienced girls because they will fuck up the whole formation because they're doing their own thing.
Life experiences.
That's what it means.
If you went and got an 18-year-old girl, yes, she would move to you and do all of these things. But guess what? In a few years, when she's had some more life experience, she's probably going to leave you. She's probably not. She's going to want to find herself. Women that are older,
she's not going to want to find herself. Only hoes want to find herself. Find herself. Let me tell you something. If a woman, yeah, is getting the life, yeah, if a woman is getting the life that she wanted, yeah, with you, she doesn't want to find herself. Not at all. A lot of these girls know, yeah, that man their age ain't got nothing to offer them. They know that. And the longer a woman spends with you, the more she starts to think like you. If she understands that her life is better with you than without you, she's going to understand she's not missing anything going on these girls' holidays and going and being a hoe. She's not missing anything, yeah? Going out clubbing with her friends and doing foolishness and getting drunk. She's not missing nothing. She'll understand that she's not missing anything. Don't listen to this nonsense, yeah? Don't listen to it. Because this is just Western bullshit propaganda, bro. Because I know a lot of guys that are from like the Arab world or like North Africa and all of that, bro. Bro, a lot of these young G's here that played football for me, these men are married and have a child at 18, 19 years old. Their women ain't talking about, oh, like I need to go find myself or I need to know who I am or whatever. In the culture, they understand, yeah, that, bro, family is the most important thing. They ain't thinking about going out and being hoes at 18, 19. They're thinking about finding a husband. So don't listen to these washed up tarts here talking about finding themselves and that. Nah, bruv, this is what these Western skets are, bruv. That's what they're skets, bro. That's what they are. By the time you meet them, they've been ran through more times than the flipping barriers at London Waterloo Station, bruv. Man don't want these hoes.
Already found themselves. They know who they are. An 18-year-old doesn't know who she is. She's
translation, because you just said a bunch of women.
And don't say sexually.
When a girl says find myself, whore. When a girl says finding myself, translation, I'm gonna be a whore for a period of time.
18-year-old doesn't know who she is. She doesn't know what her mothers are. She doesn't know what she stands for. And she doesn't know what she can tolerate and what she can't tolerate in life. She's not had enough experience to make them decisions. Okay.
She doesn't know who she is. Of course, she knows who she is, because at 18 years old, you are who your parents raised you to be. And at the end of the day, wives are raised. They are born. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of the time, yeah, a woman's dad, yeah, makes her a wife. He makes her a wife because he raises her that way. Single mums don't raise wives. They don't. They raise single mums. This is just what it is. So if a girl's been raised by a good father, at 18, she knows she wants to be a wife. And if you want to be a wife, then there's certain things you have to do to be a wife. You have to be a wife before you can become a wife. The same way, you have to study to be, if you know you want to be a doctor, then you go and you study to become a doctor. And then when you're a qualified doctor, you're a doctor. But then you still need to get a job. You wouldn't say, ooh, I want to be a doctor. Let me just go and study sociology, and then I'm going to study media, and then I'm going to go and work in Ibiza for a year. Do you know what I mean? Like, that wouldn't make sense. That wouldn't make sense. If you know you want to be a doctor, then you study what needs to be studied to become a doctor. If you want to be a wife, then you put things in place to become a wife, bro. You can't decide you're going to be a hoe for all these years and then decide you're going to be a wife, bruv. No. No. This is not what happens. Find myself. Go to hell, bruv. These girls flipping grow up dreaming about having a white wedding and what dress they're going to wear and then decide that they want to run around flipping IB for. Do you know what I mean? At 21, getting chlamydia and all them things there and talking about being someone's wife. It's crazy, bro.
Okay. So that car, the old car, is probably going to cut through the side roads because it's really fucking experienced, yeah, and it's going to get there without breaking down because it knows the route. This one's going to trample along, yeah, and she's going to get a few bumps in the road because she didn't know which ones to avoid. And guess what? She's probably going to break down before the old one because she's
but you're missing the whole point here.
experienced.
What do men want? Men want inexperience. We don't care about y'all experience.
But then when she leaves, and then what?
do you
She's
mean
not
when she leaves?
experienced, and she doesn't know what you need. She doesn't know what you want. She's not going to be able to be what you need. You're going to have to teach her.
You got to teach her.
And then when you taught her,
that's your job
she's
as a man.
probably going to leave you because she's going to realize that you're not actually that great.
What is she talking about? She's going to leave you, yeah, because she's not going to realize you're that great. You're not that great. But if she's not got loads of men to compare you to, how is she going to know whether you're great or not? She's not going to know. So you've just contradicted yourself, you flipping idiot. This is why what I said at the beginning of the thing, yeah, she's not there because she's intelligent, because she's thick as cement, bro. You are there because people think you're attractive. They think you're attractive, but not really, because you're out of shape, you're old, and you got a bad attitude. How is she going to leave you, yeah, if she realizes you're not all that? If she hasn't had any men before you, what has she got to compare you to? This is why older things are more likely to leave, because they've been ran through by so many men and they've been fucked by so many men that they wanted that didn't want them back, that they're always going to be comparing you to the brother with the Lambo that cheated her in the back seat. You're always going to get compared to that guy. And this is why men prefer women have less experience, because there's less men for her to compare you to, less trauma for you to deal with, less rogue behavior, bro. They're more likely to do what they're told. Oh, this woman's not going to know what you want. Yes, she is. You know why? Because I'm going to tell her and she's going to listen. I know what I want better than anyone on this planet. So as long as she's cooperative and she listens to me, she'll be able to cater to my needs just fine, because I have a mouth. I can express myself. She's an absolute, bro. She is a fire hazard, bro. She is a fire hazard. You know when you walk into a room and there's something blocking the fire exit? That's her. That's that bitch right there, bro. She's a fire hazard, bro. She's an accident waiting to happen.
Get it done, guys.
No.
No. If my girl can't get along with my mom, I know something's wrong with her. Yeah, my mom comes first.
He's mommy's boy.
As much as you say I hate women and all these other things, it was my mom that awared me on all this stuff.
Wow.
And then she warned me that, hey, American women, Western women aren't going to stick with you through thick and thin. I come from a Muslim background. My family's Sudanese. So it's a little bit different.
Well, there you go. Myron's been raised by a traditional, proper woman, though. Do you know what I mean? Because his mum's Muslim, so it's completely different. That's why his answer is going to be different. Do you know what I mean? So his mum will be a good judge of character. His dad will be a leader. His dad will be the more dominant in the relationship. So his mum will be naturally feminine. So his mum will be able to see through a lot of the nonsense. But a lot of Western mums, yeah, nah, it's a different ball game.
How, compared to Western culture?
The way he is makes a lot of sense when he talks about how his parents raised him and how his parents were growing up. What would you do if I went to prison for 2 years?
I'd have other chicks, and then I'd greet you on your way out.
What if I went to jail for you? So I was riding it for you. So you did something, I didn't snitch. But my one condition was that you had to be loyal to me. Nah,
hell no, bro. I'm still beating other things, bro. What's man talking about?
I would tell you that's not how I show loyalty. I show loyalty by when you come out, you're never going to work again.
But I'm saying to you, look, I really want you to do this one thing for me. And it's just to wait for me for 2 years.
You don't dictate those terms.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you would never be loyal under any circumstance.
you're never going to work again when you get out. That's more
important.
But
you're still going to go and have sex with people. It's not more important. I'd rather a man be loyal to me than provide for me financially.
I'd rather my man be loyal to me than provide for me financially. She is a narcissist, bro. It's an ego thing. And you know what? She doesn't mean it, because if you told this girl, look at her, bro. Look at her, bro. Look at her shape. Look at her shape, bro. Bruv. Bruv, if you told this girl, yeah, that you are going to be set for life financially, you never have to work again, anything in the world you want, you can have it. But occasionally I'm going to be other things, she'll accept it, bro. She's probably a side chick right now and she has no idea. She's probably a side chick right now and she doesn't know, bro. There's very few women, yeah, in this world that would say no to a man that's going to provide for her in every single way, but is going to occasionally step out. They'll take that. Those are amazing terms. Or you can have a guy that's never going to cheat on you, but he's broke. They're picking the other guy. They're picking a guy with money. That's what they're doing. I can't believe you got so much chat, bro, when you're built like that. I can't even lie, bro. This is crazy. This just shows you how delusional these guys are, you know. All this chat and you're built like that. It's crazy. I don't even know whether to laugh or cry, guys.
Just snitch then and you can go to jail and you won't have to fuck no one then, will you, mate? Actually, probably enjoy that because there's men in prison. No women to deal with.
Look at her again, bro. Nah, I can't lie. She's built like them sun lounger cushions. You know them sun lounger cushions, man, them? When you go pool parties and that, and you got the cushions on the sun lounger, like the long, semi-chunky things, bro. That's what she's built like. It's a mad thing. And she's chatting like that, bro. It's crazy, man. Look at her. She told the shittest joke and she's proper, like, she's smiling. She's smiling, yeah. She's proper, like, she's proper pleased with herself. And the thing is, yeah, she has chat so much shit, yeah, that I can see, bruv, she's so unattractive to me right now, bro. When I'm looking at her, now I'm just seeing, look at your arms. There's no muscle tone in your arms. You got kind of slim arms, but then they're slim, but then they're kind of fat at the same time. And you got back fat, and then you got no bum. You ain't got big breasts or nothing. You're just dead food. You know them ones. And she was a lot more attractive, yeah? She was a lot more attractive before she started talking, and now I'm just looking at her and picking her apart, bro. Do you know what I mean? Someone's personality can really make them ugly, you know.
I didn't bust my ass to make this money and become successful and go to the gym to fuck one bitch. That's dumb.
Was your dad monogamous to your mom?
Yeah, because he was a brokey. He had to be.
Oh, Myron's funny. That is funny. Do you know what I'm saying? Nah, I can't lie, guys. I'm upset, you know. I'm upset. Man got the bingo wings. The thing is, yeah, like, if you've got triceps, yeah, and your triceps come out from your shoulders, it's cool. What are those arms, bruv? Like, what are those? Like, man's shoulder fat thing is mad, and then man seeing back fat, and then man seeing no breasts and no bum. It's all baggy and that. You know the ones. Like, how do you look like boot cuts? How are you shaped like boot cuts, blood? You know them ones. How are you baggy, blood? Like, nah, that's crazy. How come I say the thing's baggy, rude boy? The whole thing's baggy, you know.
If your dad cheated on your mom, how would you feel?
I'd applaud him. I'd be like, fuck yeah, you got your money up, man.
How do you think mom would feel?
You know what? She wouldn't leave. She's a real one. She would be like, damn, okay.
If it was continuous?
She wouldn't leave.
Do you think she'd be happy with the dynamics of that relationship, though?
She knows how it is.
Yep.
Okay.
100%, bro. Do you know what I mean? I know some of them African Donnies got all 5, 6 wives and that. Not that they know about each other. Do you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, I know the African man doing the mad thing. I know the African man doing the mad thing still, but do you know what I mean? 4 wives for the Akis and that. It's mad. But nah, more than one wife is crazy. Yeah, I'm fasting, bro, from Sunday. I'm fasting from Sunday, man. I can't lie. Fasting's light work though. It's very light.
His mum is 100% leaving. She sounds like a great woman. She is not staying if he cheated on her.
Ridiculous. But no, he was a monogamous star, to my knowledge.
Because he knows the right way to be.
We could be full and still look at the menu. We're not like women, man. You guys, when you're with a man that you love and respect, you're like, all men are invisible and
literally,
so loyal.
Tunnel vision.
And so loyal. Yeah. We're not like that.
Well,
hey, Myron he's killing it, you know. Man said man can be full and still look at the menu. That's amazing. That's amazing. I can't lie. He's dropping some bars. He's dropping some bars.
Learn to be.
Huh?
Learn. You learn how to do all these other cool
tricks.
How
about this? Learn to like loyal. A guy that's 5'1".
Happily.
Do you have one?
No.
Okay, there you go.
Don't try and throw another thing in the works.
Stop avoiding the question. This is what women do.
Shit, man.
When you learn to like 5'1" guys, I'll learn to be with one woman.
5'5". If he was 5'5".
All right, well, I get 5 women then.
Okay, but if he was 5'5", but he was everything that I've ever wanted in a man, yes, I would make that sacrifice. And
if he was 5'5", but he had everything else. But everything you want in a man is bare things. It's bare things. What do you mean? Men don't require that many things. This girl said if he had everything else, so he had money, he had all these, but he was just short. But we know this already. This woman said that she'll sacrifice height, but she wouldn't sacrifice money, though. This woman, she's a mess, you know. She's an absolute mess.
And I would say,
okay, I'll make that sacrifice. 5 women. There's no way she'd be with a guy that's 5'5". She's lying about that.
She is lying.
Men of status have always had more than one woman. Every single time. Martin Luther King was smashing hoes.
He was. And his wife never sold him out either.
Where'd you get that one from?
And he did a bunch of stuff for civil rights. Great men always cheat, man.
You should get that on a t-shirt.
I think I should, actually. Great men cheat.
Great men cheat. Great men cheat. That's his slogan. Get it on a t-shirt. Fuck off with it. You're the only person who's going to buy it.
She's horrible, man. She's horrible. This has been such a big turn off, this thing. Because even though she's been cooked, yeah, like, massive turn off, bro. Like, she's been fried. But she looks so ugly after this. Yeah, the angel girl from Castillo's thing was Filipino as well.
Churchill was probably smashing some hoes since we're here in London. He definitely was smashing some hoes. Probably Germans too.
Yeah, Churchill
can't even take herself seriously.
What would you do if I proposed to you?
I would never get down on one knee.
Why would you never get down on one knee?
She wants a relationship for me. She wants a marriage for me. Why am I going to get down on a knee? I'm the one that brings all the value.
But if it's
women also, I believe, need to ask you on a date, not date. She needs to ask you to be her girlfriend, her boyfriend. Excuse me.
You know what? I've never actually thought about that. I always said, yeah, whether I get married or not, I'm never getting down on one knee, yeah, because it's submissive as fuck. Why am I begging you to marry me? Why am I begging you for me to take care of you for the rest of your life? Get the hell out of here, am I begging you? You know, like that. But now that he said it, it makes even more sense. Like, yeah, you want to be with me, so why am I the one on one knee, bro? You know, like that. I'll walk up to you with the ring and tell you to get down on one knee to receive it, blood. You know, like that. And while you're down there, you know them ones, man, undo my jeans, blood. You know, like that. What are you talking about? I ain't getting down on one knee for no one. Fire for that. That's crazy.
That is the most ridiculous statement I've ever heard.
Absolutely.
A woman needs to go into her masculine and ask you to be my partner.
Well, here's the thing. Women don't overtly do it. They always do it the sneaky way. What are we? Where do we stand? Etc. That is her basically asking you out. That's what I'm saying. It needs to get to that point where she's asking.
But do you see why they ask the man? Because the man leads the relationship. The man dictates the stage of the relationship. Hence, you guys have to ask us.
No. See, that is in an old world where women weren't. But nowadays, since we have feminism and we have all these bad habits from women, women need to ask for relationships. And I'll tell you why. They want to go to the club. They want to travel. They want to have guy friends. They want to do all this stupid shit, right? I have to have my standards and boundaries and be really strong with them to circumvent and, you know, combat all the fuckery that feminism has done.
But you wouldn't have a relationship with any of these women.
Let me finish. If I ask her for a relationship, what I've effectively done is said, you are fine the way that you are.
Yep.
I want a relationship with you. And then she can go ahead and reserve the right to change it anytime because I asked for the relationship.
He's 100% right. And that's something that you lot need to think about. Like I said, when you go out with a relationship, when you go out with a woman, yeah, you take her on. you take on the responsibility, yeah, of looking after her. You take on the responsibility or the expense of her as well. Therefore, yeah, why would you ask her to be with you? Because you're doing her a favor, she's not doing you a favor. And that's why it should get to the point where she's begging you to be her man because she sees you as her best option. If she doesn't see you as her best option, yeah, she's going to treat you like shit. She won't behave the way she's supposed to, and she'll probably cheat on you, bro. It needs to get to the point where she don't want you to be out in these streets and she wants you to commit to her, bro. She has to choose you, bro, not the other way around. You see, when you choose hoes and they don't choose you, you end up like Marcel. You end up like Marcel. I'm sorry, Marcel, man. Do you know what I mean? But it's just fresh, bro. It's just fresh. It's just fresh, bro. I'm sorry, bro. But this is what happens. Public apologies with pictures of the rings and all them things there, bro. You're my everything and everything is you and that, Marcel. You know what I mean? She was sending flipping nudes, yeah, in the mirrors in your marital bedroom with the chandeliers on the ceilings and that. Yo, it's crazy.
But if I say, hey, I don't, commit to girls that do X, Y, Z, well, guess what? She's going to shape up if she wants to go ahead and get this relationship. It's like a job interview. Men are the employers, women are the employees.
100%, guys. And this is why, yeah, I always say to you guys, yeah, the person who's willing to walk away from the negotiation is always in the strongest position. So if a girl comes to you and she's like, what are we? Then you get to dictate terms. You can say, well, you do X, Y, Z, which I don't like. So I don't commit to women that do X, Y, Z things I don't like. So now she understands that she needs to fix up or she's not going to get what she wants. Like he said, if you go to her and say, I want you to be my gal, she assumes that I'm fine the way I am because he wants me like this. She's less likely to change once you already accept her for how she is. This is why you have to make sure that she's patterned before then.
You have to have certain standards. I treat every girl like a job applicant. And I'm a prestigious law firm. You got to go to Cornell for this.
I can't believe what I've just heard.
He's trolling. Hey, listen, Myron has put on an absolute clinic, you know.
Is that actually how you think?
Absolutely.
Like, genuinely, you're not saying that. You think that.
Everything you've heard today.
You think women have to apply. So you're the prize.
Absolutely.
But you're traditional.
Yes.
Backwards. Because traditional men know they chase after a woman. That woman is the prize.
Traditional men do not chase women. They don't chase women. Simps chase women.
Women are the prize, not the men. It's been that way since the beginning. We all know it. That's one thing that's been undisputed. Women.
No, it's not undisputed. If women are the prize, yeah, then why do we need to bring so many things to the table if they're the prize? That doesn't, bruv. You offer less than us, so how can you be the prize? That doesn't mean, like, what do we get out of having you compared to what you get out of having us? Like, you're literally not the prize, bruv. Like, at all. That makes no sense. If I'm taller than you, stronger than you, I have more money than you, I'm pretty much better than you in every single metric. Why do I need you if not to carry my child and only to carry my child? Like, that doesn't make no sense. That doesn't make no sense. Because at the end of the day, you can be an independent woman, yeah, but even if you got money, physically, you can't look after yourself. You can't protect yourself from another man. So you still need a man. Even if it's a police officer, you still need a man. As a man, I don't need you for protection. I don't need you to provide. What I don't need you for anything apart from to carry my child. This is it. I have more uses for you than you have for me. So how can you be the prize if I'm more useful than you? That does not make sense.
women make things better. They are the added value that a man needs. A woman brings so much value to your relationship.
Men are the prize because men have to bring way more to the table than women do to get a relationship. So therefore, we are the prize.
That's not
Thank
true.
you, Myron.
Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely.
No, that's not true.
Men are the prize, not women, and you guys need to hold yourselves to that standard. That's how women respect you. Do you?
100%. 100%, guys. Like they say, a king can make a woman a queen, yeah? The queen can't make her husband a king. The queen's husband was Prince. He wasn't king anything, blood. The queen's husband was just the queen's husband. She couldn't make him a king. Men are the prize, and they've always been the prize. Always. And that's why in the royal family, bruv, the heir to the throne is the son. There could be 3 girls that are older than him. The son gets the throne. For a reason. What is she talking about? When a woman gets married, she takes the man's name, bruv. The man don't take the girl's name. How can she be the prize? How can she be the prize, but you're taking my name, bruv? If you're the prize, why am I not taking your name? Cut the crap. Do you know what I mean? There's so many examples in life as to why men are the prize, yet these girls are still lying to themselves.
You find most men attractive or unattractive?
Unattractive.
So would it be fair to say that you're picky?
Yes, very.
Okay. So if you find that guy, would it be fair to say that he's probably in the top 1 or 2% of men?
Mm-hmm.
By definition, he's the prize. Thank you.
No, I'm the prize.
Thank you.
I'm the prize.
Like, if
because I picked you.
And you picked the top 2.
Bruv, you didn't pick him, bro. He picked you. Because if he's in the top 2% and he's got loads of options, he's chosen you. You have not chosen him.
2% of guys.
Yeah.
That means...
because I'm the top 2% of women, so we're both the prize. Well done.
How are you top 2% of women, bro? The top 2% of women. Nah, bro. Look at her, bro. Man them, look at her, bro. Because this is what I'm saying. I'm infuriated right now. She's the top 2% of women, bro. She is dead. I can't even lie, bro. This is what the top 2% looks like. She's talking, yeah, like she's Beyonce, you know. She's talking like she's Beyonce. Top 2% of women. You're average at best. And that was before the kids. Do you know what I'm saying? That was before the kids. You was average at best. And then when I got to hear them little flipping crying little shitbags, yeah, in the middle of the night when I'm trying to break off her back, blood, and the kids are waking up, bro, and mashing up man's rhythm and that. Is man crazy? Nah, you're so dead. I can't. Bro, she's average looking, but her attitude is so bad. She's a solid 3 out of 10. That's what she is. That's crazy. I can't lie. Back fat overlapping like Danny Alves and that in the prison yard.
We got a great match.
No.
Yes.
Not true.
Yes.
Not true at all.
So you don't think any woman is a valuable prize? You don't think anyone, you wouldn't ever meet a woman like, you know what? She is a prize.
No, there's great girls out there.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the man is the prize, and that's how it's got to work.
The man can't be the prize. It just the dynamic doesn't work anymore.
The dynamic does work, man.
In every relationship, there needs to be the adored and
the adorer.
Exactly, and the adorer. The adorer gets more emotional stimulation, right, than the adored.
Mm-hmm.
Guess who needs to have emotional stimulation to be happy in a relationship? The woman.
Yeah.
No, we don't need emotional stimulation to be with a girl.
You just don't even realize it.
What do you mean you don't realize it? We don't need emotional stimulation, bro. I can be in a relationship with a relationship with a woman, yeah, and I don't have to be excited about it. You know, when you man saw the clip of Jorginho with his wife, yeah, and man said to me, "Oh, Rants, he looks so fed up in his relationship, bro. He loves her, bro. He's just fed up of her. You know what I mean? But bro, that's not enough to leave her, bro. All women are annoying. I'm not gonna leave a woman because she's annoying. Do you know what I'm saying? Because they're all annoying. I'm not gonna find a thing that's not annoying. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, men don't need emotional stimulation from a female, bro. Like, I don't need to get butterflies when I see her, blood. Man will see my girl and be like, yeah, you're right. You know, like, she's there, innit? That's what it is. I'm not gonna leave just because you don't excite me. I'm not here to be excited, bro. Like, I understand the practicalities of having someone if I'm with someone. It's not for butterflies. It's not for that. Girl, now, if you don't give these girls butterflies, if she don't want to jump on you when she sees you and that, bro, girl get bored, bro. Man, them don't get bored, bro. We're creatures of habit. We like routines. Women don't like routine. Women are volatile, bro. They like spontaneous shit. They like out of the blue things and all of that. Women like the dopamine rush, bro. We don't care about all that, bro.
No, we don't.
You have gone through so much.
We are totally content with our girl being quiet, serving us sandwiches.
You are. He loves the sandwiches, guy.
All the man them, bro, they know. Listen, the best thing as a man is you're out chilling with your man them, yeah, and you just know your girl's at home in bed, bro. Man them don't like excitement. I don't want to, like, I don't know where my gal is. She might be out with her brethren. She might be out doing some bullshit. Bro, man, them just want to know their girl's at home watching Netflix, the little shit shows they like to watch. Do you know what I mean? Painting her nails. Do you know what I mean? Or washing her hair. And she's just at home, minding her own business. Do you know what I'm saying? Not being a hoe. That's what we want. We don't want excitement in relationships. Men don't want excitement. Women want spontaneity, excitement, and holidays and all that. We don't want none of that. Do you know what I'm saying? Just keep your ass in the house, bro, and just be pleasant.
Coaches are great.
We both need emotional stimulation. Yes, we do, but men feel like they don't, and they don't feel it, they don't show it, and it's damaging for men.
We don't need it to the same degree that you guys need it.
No, because we are slightly more emotional, but we both
way
need
more
it.
Emotional.
We both need it.
Okay, but women need it to a higher degree. So since women need it to a higher degree, they need to be in the adorer position.
100%. Your woman's got to love you more than you love her. If your woman doesn't feel like you would leave her, there's a part of her that will never respect you fully. And that's why I said the person that is willing to walk away from the negotiation table is the one with the most leverage. As a man, your woman should always love you more than you love her. If she doesn't, you're going to get cheated on, bruv. Hold tight, Marcel. I'm sorry, bro.
Okay. And on top of that, since women are hypergamous, which I mentioned before, they need to feel like they're with the best guy. What represents that a woman is with the best guy better than her chasing that guy's validation? It doesn't work the other way around, because when you pedestalize women, or she thinks she's better than you.
Why can't you pedestal each other?
That doesn't make sense.
Why?
That's like saying,
I can adore you, you can adore me. I can lift you up, you can lift me up. And it's a team.
Oh, man ain't trying to lift up this thing, bro. She looks kind of chunky. I can't lie, bro. It's a Mazzoline.
Pedestalization in itself.
It's putting someone on a pedestal.
It infers there's a better party.
That. But
you can't both pedestalize each other.
You can have one day on it. I'll hop off.
And you know what? I'm a smart retard.
But why would you be the protector of a woman if she's meant to be looking after you and doing all of these things and admiring, worshiping you? Shouldn't we be the ones protecting you then? If you're so high up here.
Yeah, that's how loyal we are.
No, that's not.
That's how loyal men are.
Women are supposed to be
held
up
protect somebody that's inferior to us.
And you protect it because they're valuable, because they're the prize.
Prove my point.
No.
We will sit there and protect someone that's inferior to us. That is the definition of loyalty. That's what I said at the top of the show. I said men are more loyal than women, and we'll sit there and protect someone that's inferior to us, weaker than us, dumber than us. It sucks at everything, by the way, which I mentioned, to include driving, right? We'll sit there and protect y'all because we're that fucking loyal.
But you still go and cover people, so there's no loyalties whatsoever.
If I pedestalize you, that infers you have more value than me. If I infer that you have more value than me, that means that you're with a lower status man. If you're so scared. Hold on. If you perceive me as lower status, you lose respect for me. If you lose respect for me, you don't fuck me anymore. That's where most guys are. They're sitting there pedestalizing girl. Please, please, I hope you like me. No, the girl needs to like the guy more. Going back to my thing. This is why women need to ask the guy to be in a relationship. Because when a woman asks for the relationship, the guy can put his standards. He can make her actually appreciate the position that she gets in, aka the law firm. Because if you work your ass off to get into a law firm that has high standards, guess what? You're not fucking leaving because it was really hard for you to get it. Women only respect what they have to work to get. And since women don't work for anything in life, remember, hence what I said before, living life on easy mode, they need to work hard to get the man that they want.
Women don't need to work for men. You even said it yourself. Women have life on easy mode. Why do we need to work when a million men will have us without any work?
Yeah, a million, bruv. Listen to what she said. These women telling on herself, bro. Women, never work on themselves until men don't want them anymore. Listen to what she said. Why would we work when loads of men will take us? This is all women. This is why women are the worst when it comes to self-improvement. This is the worst. They are the worst when it comes to taking accountability. Because they know if you throw these big fish back into the water, yeah, someone else will throw a rod out and pick it up. They know that. She's actually showing everyone what a piece of shit she actually is, bro. This woman, yeah, is projecting all of the trauma that she's been through. These are the same crazy women that are out there, bro. This is why you don't date single mums. Because the way she keeps talking, yeah, about like cheating and all that, her ex definitely cheated on her. Definitely. And she's carrying that trauma around, yeah, like she's carrying that back fat around, blood. She's carrying that trauma under her bra strap, bruv. That's where she's carrying that. Do you know what I'm saying? She's an absolute mess. Why should we work? We don't need to work for men. Why should we work? Because someone else will take us. Yeah? Good luck with that. Because the men you want don't want you. That's what it is. Her personality is horrible. Do you know what I mean? It's got to the point where her personality has offended me so much. I'm just cooking her appearance now. You know, I'm just cooking her, bro. Because she's so ugly to me now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, before I didn't think she was that attractive. But, bro, the more I'm seeing her personality, the more she just looks hideous, bro.
Should work for is for their man.
When it's their man. Then they
to
work
get the man
together.
that they want.
No, because why am I going to work for you, right, when I can have a million men?
I can have a million men. Look at the state of you. You can have a million men, but you can't have the men you want.
Makes you a whore.
No, I'm not going to have a million men. I'm saying my options are a million men that are going to...
Well, you said yourself you only want the top 2%, right?
Yeah, okay. And in that top 2%, they're all going to admire me. They're all going to bring me up. They're all going to elevate me. They're all going to admire me and make me feel great as a woman and make me feel feminine. But you want me to work for you. I'm not going to pick you. I'm not going to ask you to be my partner because now you're making me masculine. I don't want to be my masculine. I'm going to find someone who's going to keep me my feminine in all senses.
Do you want the job or not?
No, absolutely not.
So then you end up being unemployed.
By you.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to go get a better job with someone else.
With a simp?
Who's going to ask me.
Who's not going to protect and provide for you? That's going to say, let's split the bill. That's going to be 5'1". Oh.
There's men out there that will provide and protect and still keep you in your feminine and not make you graft like you're on a job interview. That's ridiculous.
Women only.
Not make you graft. Like you want to, bruv, listen to what I'm saying, yeah? You're saying you're going to get better men. This is the thing, yeah? Myron doesn't give a toss. Look at his body language. He's like, bro, this girl's chatting shit, bruv. Like, bro, you know what the wickedest thing about it is, yeah? All of these things, yeah, think that they can get a better man than you until they can't. That's why you left your baby dad, because you probably thought you could get a better man than him. But you're a single mum of 2, bro. And you're about to be 30 years old. Life is coming at you, yeah? Like a flipping speeding bullet, blood. These things always think they can do better. What? Listen, let me tell these single mums something, yeah? You're never going to do better than the father of your child. Never. Never. Because you don't deserve to. Because the guy that you gave your womb to, yeah, that's the best you could get at the time. Therefore, you don't deserve better than him after. So why do you think you're going to get some top 2% man? If the father of her child, yeah, or her children was a 2% man, she would still be with him right now. Because she clearly loves the high life, but he was clearly a bum. She's going to end up being someone's side chick. That's what she's going to end up being. She's going to end up being a side chick, ladies and gentlemen. She's going to end up being the little side piece for a rich married man that's got his family and all that, and he's just piping her down on the side. That's what's going to happen. Crazy in the dunya, bro.
Only appreciate what they work for. And unfortunately, that's the world that we're in now, where we have so many entitled women.
I think that's very false.
They need to work. They need to. Well, you don't know because you're not a man. You never dealt with women from a male perspective as a male.
Yeah, so I don't think you've dealt with women probably from a male perspective. I don't know what kind of women. Yeah, but
I don't think you've dealt with women from a male perspective. He's a man. So now women are telling men how they should feel, what they should feel, and what they're experiencing. She's full of shit, bro.
What women are you dealing with? What women?
Thousands at this point.
Okay, but I don't think they have the right mindsets to be dating, because no woman is going to want to feel like she's on a job interview.
Then take that up with them. But the point I'm trying to make is that the girl needs to feel like she has the best man that she can get, and the only way that she could feel that way, she needs to feel like she has the prize. For her to feel like she has the prize, you have to be better than her. For her to be,
you know what it is. You like women that you can manipulate into thinking that they're smaller or less worthy than you.
You're manipulating this conversation right now from the argument.
I'm manipulating the conversation.
Fact, she is manipulating it because she's toxic, and she's a narcissistic, abusive trollop. You know them ones. That's a good old English word for you.
I'm just saying, from a viewpoint, it seems like you like women that you can manipulate into thinking that you're the best thing that they've ever had in order for them to feel like that it's okay that he cheats on me because I've got a prize. Absolutely not.
That's a fact, though.
No, it's not a fact.
It is a fact.
It's not a fact.
It's a statistical fact. Like, I don't want to be an asshole or anything, but if a girl's with me, they're like, yeah, that's a statistical fact that she's like with one of the best.
You can view it like that. That's absolutely fine. But you will only find a woman that will accept you or ask you to be her partner and go into that role because she has low self-esteem or she has low self-worth.
No. And stop saying this partner thing, because it's not a partnership, bro. What do you mean she would only ask you because she's got low self-esteem? No. A woman wants to be with a successful man like him because he has so much to offer. Women don't build, they move in. Do you know what I'm saying? They imagine themselves in your lifestyle and then they slot into your lifestyle. They'll see his lifestyle, they'll see the money he makes, etc., and they'll want to be a part of that. It's got nothing to do with low self-esteem. She has already admitted that she wants a man, that pretty much fits his mold in terms of how much money he makes, his influence, so on and so forth. And now she's trying to shame him, saying that only low self-esteem would want a man like him. But reality is she wants a man like him. And most women want a man like him. And the women that don't want a man like him, are overly masculine, and they want to wear the trousers in a relationship. There are women that want to wear the trousers in a relationship for sure. But if they don't, and they want a semi-traditional relationship, they'll want a man like him. She's talking out of her ass.
Need your validation.
No. She's intelligent. She understands that I got a top-tier guy. I need to deal with top-tier problems.
And if she's a top-tier woman, she's not going to deal with that.
A woman is only top-tier if she's with a top-tier guy. A woman's value is directly tied to her ability to garner, to get a man to take her seriously. We don't give a shit about y'all money. We don't care about your guys' status. We don't care about anything that you guys bring to the table besides your looks. And the reality is, when a woman walks into a room, they don't ask her, oh, what do you do for a living, blah, blah, blah. You guys hug each other and say, oh, do you have a boyfriend? Do you have kids? Etc. Yeah. Women's values derive from their ability to garner a family with the best man that they can get. No one cares about your career. When two men meet, we shake hands. What do you do for a living? You guys meet, hug. Do you have kids? And if you don't have kids, you're a failure.
It is true. Oh, what's new? How's the love life? That's what these girls always do when they're together. They're not asking about how much money they're making at their jobs. Like, how's work? Like, girl, don't talk about that, man. Cut the crap. Girl, ask man them what they do for work, because they want to know how much money you make and they want to see if they can respect you. Girl, don't sit there and talk about money at work, bro, when they're together. They don't. They're talking about what man's dicking them down, bruv.
If you don't have kids, you're a failure. If you don't have a man, you're a failure. I genuinely think if a woman's in her 30s and she doesn't have a man, she's fucked and she failed in life. She's failed.
Wow.
She's failed because you only have one job: be attractive and find a guy. And men are simple. So if you can't get a guy to take you seriously, your standards are too goddamn high, probably most of the time.
And what's wrong with having high standards?
Well, there's nothing wrong with having high standards. The problem is that what are your standards relative to your sexual market value? And that's where women have issues. They'll be a 5 thinking they deserve a 9. It ain't happening. You might fuck that 9, but you ain't going to get them to take you seriously.
Facts.
There's a reason why a woman takes a man's last name and not the other way around. A woman's value is directly tied to, can you land a man of higher value?
Jeez, what man say about the last name? Man like Money Myron, you know. Gang business.
You land him. And I would argue most women can't. They can't keep a guy. That's why most women are single.
Facts. And this is it. Literally, how can you talk with all that chest when you ain't got no chest and you're a single mother of two? Do you know what I mean? Man said deuce, blood. Do you know what I mean? Like Jason Tatum and that. That's crazy. How you got 2 youths talking like that? Crazy, you know. Built like a whoopee cushion and that.
Well, thank you for coming down. Did you have a nice conversation, even though you had to hear a woman speak for longer than desired?
Dead, bro. You're dead. You're dead. You got put on the grill, though. She got charred.
Oh, man, it was a terrible time, but I'm still here. I'm just kidding. No, it was fun. It was fun. It's always, you know, good to, you know, let women know that they're inferior. It's always fun. And tell them the truth about how the world really works, man. Sandwiches, sex, and sustenance. That works out.
You can get that on the back of your t-shirt.
I should,
Great men cheat.
Sandwiches, sex, and silence, blood. You know, like that.
It was very interesting. Very interesting. Just when I thought I had an understanding of how men think, Myron came.
Like every other day. You know how girls are.
Yeah, I actually thought he was a very secure man. But I've realized he's not. He's really riddled with trauma. Like
riddled with trauma. The single mum that ran over her ex. Okay.
Most men. And in return, instead of dealing with it, because, you know, men aren't emotional beings, they don't know how to process, take it out on women.
She came with the same arguments that every other girl does, so I am the grill.
I wouldn't see Myron again. He's a serial cheater. He's never going to stop cheating, and he has no respect for women. So I could never be with someone like that.
For sex? Sex only. Recreational use only.
I think he did handle the cooling well.
Recreational use only. That's exactly what gal like this are, bro. You know what I mean? You go there, bend them over, and then you get me, you go in the fridge and take her kids' yogurt, you know? Little petty for losing that. Hey, man, take the kids' yogurt, bruv. Oh, it's mad, bro. But I'll take the yogurt, fam.